Howdy, folks. It's the Creepy Kentuckian here with you from DEADPIT Radio. Today, we have a really interesting one to take a look at. It's from our good friends over at Second Sight Films. And we actually covered this movie for its theatrical run a few months ago. I think Stuntman Mark did the review on that one. But now, Second Sight has a killer home video release of this movie. This is a movie from 2022, Spanish horror thriller sort of movie. And it's one of those movies that you really can't delve into the plot very much without giving it away. And I definitely don't want to do that because it would lose the impact of the initial viewing, which is, what the fuck? But yeah, we'll talk about the movie a little bit, and also this spectacular, very rigid. Listen how hard this is. It's a very hard box, limited edition this is a Blu-ray of the coffee table and a book and cards and all that good stuff. But hey, let's not wait any further. Let's go relax with the coffee table. The Coffee Table is a 2022 Spanish horror thriller directed by Caye Casas, and it follows Jesus and Maria, who are an older couple but new parents who haven't been getting along lately. They can't really agree on much anything. There's an opening scene with a very pushy furniture salesman attempting to sell them this extremely gaudy, just outright fugly coffee table, leading the two into yet another argument. Jesus wins this one and decides to get the coffee table just to piss her off. I mean, guys, we've all been there. We know what that's like. We've all done it, and there's nothing wrong with it. But unfortunately, in this instance, there is the purchase of this coffee table, which was promised to not shatter, will soon be brought into their home and shatter their lives forever. Now, that's about all I want to get into the story-wise in this. This is a very nail-biting, anxiety-inducing sort of movie that should be on everyone's watch list, ultimately. And for me, I know I'd heard many people talk about this movie. I think that it was released here in the United States from another company a few months ago. A lot of people were talking about it and everything. But ultimately, I didn't really look into it very much to know what the plot was or anything. And I think that that's the best way to go into a movie like this. And as I was watching this, I was just texting people. I was like, okay, watch this. Not telling you anything else about it, just watch it. And for me, this isn't a movie that I don't think a lot of people will rewatch very often, but it's masterfully well done. Caye Casas, the director, perfectly put this together, and the editing and the acting in particular, especially with the two leads, Jesus and Maria, they do a fantastic job. Now, this is subtitled movie. It is Spanish and everything, but this was one of the rare instances where it didn't bother me at all. The plot of the movie, the acting, and just the way it was put together, very, very well done. And I don't know if I enjoyed this movie, but it's an amazing film. Like, this is one of those movies that when you start, it's like you're looking at a car wreck, right? You can't turn away. It's bad either way it goes, but you just want to see what happens. That is the Coffee Table for you guys. Now, Second Sight Films, they're doing these limited editions, which are my favorite, honestly. Artsy, like matte artwork there. You get lots of goodies within and everything. And this one is loaded up with a ton of special goodies for all you fans of the movie The Coffee Table. And ultimately for me, just the fact that Second Sight releases an independent film, to me, that's a huge sign off. That means that that's something that you definitely want to check out if you have not seen it, and add it to your watch list for sure, because they're pretty selective with a lot of the stuff that they release. And yeah, this one's definitely high recommendation as far as the movie goes. Now, looking at the special features on this edition, we'll get into it. There is a new audio commentary by Zoe Rose Smith and Amber T. Is that Mr. T's daughter? I don't know. What Scares Us Most, a new interview with the director Caye Casas. A Sensory Journey, a new interview with actor David Pereira. We All Are Nuts, a new interview with actor Estefania de los Santos. And Natural Oppression, a new interview with the director of photography Alberto Morago. And even more after that, boss. Lots of stuff included. Now, as far as the packaging goes, as always, Second Sight Films with their hard, rigid boxes are back at it again. This time we have, it's a 1-disc Blu-ray. It is a Blu-ray, even though it's in a black case. And pretty much everything that you need is on here. Now, I've got a region-free Blu-ray player, but I didn't have to switch regions with this. So it looks to me like this is region-free. So if you've not purchased the coffee table yet, you shouldn't have a problem there if you don't have a region-free player. My favorite. Yeah, so this is kind of a chunkier book than what Second Sight normally does. It does have that splendid smell. Man, they need a clone. I'm telling you guys, Second Sight Films, make a clone of the book smell. Because that just, I don't know, it does it for me. I'm sure most women would like it. Yeah, but like, what is it? About 115, 116 page book here. It's a chunky book on the making of. You got film essays, you got photos, you got the pushy furniture salesman guy, and the art cards here. I think there's a total of 6 of these art cards. It's a very, very well done movie, guys. Now this is one that, this sort of movie will definitely stay with you. You'll be thinking about it for a few days after you watch it. Yeah, so it could traumatize you. All right, guys, but that is it for the review. This thing is absolutely stacked full of extras and goodies. There is a standard edition of this as well if you just want the disc that you can get slightly cheaper. But, man, these are just a touch of class on the shelf. I love what Second Sight has been doing the last few years. Hitting it out of the ballpark every single time. The Coffee Table is no exception. This is an amazing movie, traumatizing film for sure, and it's one that will stay in your mind for days afterwards. Very well done. Transfer on this is fantastic, as good as you could ever ask for. The Coffee Table came out recently from Second Sight Films on Blu-ray disc. Be sure to check it out. And check our site out. We're over at DEADPIT.com. I want all these people to click everything they're supposed to click.
You haven't been liking them, you haven't been subscribing to them, you haven't clicked the bell or notification or anything like that.
Folks, why don't you click the like button?
Do you hate us? Do you not want to see us succeed?
Why don't you click the heart button?
Is this something that you have against our particular show?
Why don't you subscribe?
You should click on one of them buttons right now if you want us to continue to bring greatness into your life.
There's all kinds of wonderful shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. You can get some Dead Pit Radio shirts. You can get Last Out on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. Texas Chainsaw. Oh, wait, you can't say Texas Chainsaw. All kinds of shirts, folks. You're gonna love them. Shop.deadpit.com.
Special thanks goes out to our supporters on Patreon.
You know what kind of stuff you can get on Patreon, Uncle Bill, starting at only $1 a month?
What's that?
Access to every Dead Pit show since 2005. We got almost 200 fan commentaries that we've done over the decades.
Here's what other fucking Patreons do. They're like, hey, give us money and then we'll let you see a video early that we're going to release like a fucking week from now, and then that's all we're going to give you. Meanwhile, we have a literal jukebox full of songs, thousands of reviews. I don't even know how many shows are up on there now that we've done over the years.
Hundreds of thousands.
You need to figure this out now and subscribe to us on Patreon and YouTube and Instagram and help us to 1 million. The road to 1 million subscribers starts today.
So deadpitonpatreon.com. Join today. Tiers start at only $1, but I'd recommend at least the $10 tier.
You can do 50. The stock market's crashing around us, folks, but send us money.